Bryzik, I think this is when I petition once again for them to bring back Mario 35. Because Tetris 99 is no Mario 35. And also, I can win Mario 35. I cannot win Tetris 99. Anyways, happy Sunday. We are back for another deconstruction stream. I'm Pastor Rebecca Great. Um, and I am the pastor mission developer for Momentous, which is a way of trying to be the church in some places where the church isn't typically present. One of those places is Twitch, and one of the things on Twitch is Animal Crossing. So, we are going to be hopping in pretty soon. There are many a comment in chat. What are we saying? The fact that they turned that off still makes zero sense. They could market it just like they do with Tetris. I have been saying this about Mario 35 since it went away 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Something. It's been too long without Mario 35. Anyways, we are going to be hopping into our deconstruction stream today. Today is going to be different, friends. Um, Today is going to be very different. So, here we are back on the island. There are still fireworks happening. We have time traveled back to where we left off with our last stream. So, in game, it's still August 17th, which is our last deconstruction stream. But the reason for this is because in the mail, sometime over this past week, it's true, the custom fireworks aren't there anymore. I will confess, another reason we started a minute or two late was because I was watching the fireworks to see if the custom ones had stuck. They did not. Anyways, so we traveled back in time because in the mail this week, I received an anonymous gift based off an offhanded comment or a joke that I made during the last stream. Because on our island right now, we have the... Hold on, how do I play this game? On the island right now, we have my head in the way of everything. But we have two residents named Poppy and Pippi, which will eventually confuse me to say. There's also another villager in the game named Pappy, and I made a joke about it would be really neat if sometime we would have Poppy and Pippi and Pappy all on the island at the same time. And someone heard that and sent the amiibo for Pappy. So we have the ability to add Pappy to our island this stream. The catch is I don't kick anyone off my island until I have their picture or their photo. So we are going to be giving a lot of gifts to villagers on this stream to see who is going to vacate the island first. It could be Azalea, or Henry, or Eloise, or Goose, or Knox, or Faith. If you see right above my head, there's a red chicken. His name is Benedict. He is Bryzik's favorite villager. He stays on the island forever, or until we get a really, really, really good offer from an island hop. And right above Benedict is Derwin, a little blue duck, who is my favorite villager. And he stays on the island forever and ever and ever, or until we get a really good offer. You swear it wasn't you? Listen, you were the first person I asked, Bryzik, and you have no poker face. So I know you weren't lying. Listen, if Goose gives you his picture faster than Faith, then he's okay to book it. I concur. So we are going to, I think on the last stream we gave everybody gifts, and I don't think I can actually give them gifts while fireworks are happening because they're so excited about the fireworks. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to give one of them a gift and see what happens. and see if that tells us anything. And if I can't, then we are immediately going to time travel to Monday, August 18th to start giving gifts. And we're just going to give gifts until we get a photo. And then if we get a photo, we get Pappy on the island, all things will be great. We'll go back to expanding the neighborhood and stuff. But this has determined our schedule for today. The only other visitor I'd say needs to stay around would be Sasha. We've also never had Sasha. It's true. If we end up with 2 villagers with photos, we could try to kick 2 out. But that seems like a lofty goal for a single stream. So we'll see. But yeah, if we ever get a Sasha, Sasha can stay around. Sasha's very cute. Sasha's a lazy boy, right? I think. Oh my gosh. And then at some point we will clean up the flower madness. But that's not today. Oh. I haven't played since the last stream very much. I had a visitor come over and get some DIYs and stuff, and I didn't clean it up. So maybe that happens too. All right, Eloise didn't do any dialogue. All right, it does not appear as though we can do gifts during fireworks. There's 3 separate reminders about a bug off. Okay. So since I can't give gifts, we're gonna time travel a day. Yeah, Sasha is a lazy rabbit. That's what I thought. I knew he wasn't cranky or a jock. And probably I could also see him being smug too. So we're going to go to settings and hop forward by a day. So it's at 10. We'll make it be roughly the same time of day. His house is very cute. Well, we haven't seen his house. We have to get him on the island before we can see his house. Are you looking at the inside or are you looking at the internet for the inside or the outside? Both? You're cheating and looking ahead. Why didn't it... Hold on. I didn't back out enough, I guess. Something else we're going to be reminded of during this stream is just how long it takes for things to load in on a Switch 1. From Pocket Camp. Sasha loves taking selfies. He makes the exact same face in every photo, but that doesn't stop him from taking about 100 a day. See, this is why I also think he would be a good candidate for being a smug villager. That's how, I mean, like, if you didn't have the name with it, I could see that very easily being Julian. A very smug villager. I'm Sims Lord. Welcome back. We are doing some different things on stream today. Last stream, I can't remember if you were able to be with us last time. I made a joke about having Poppy and Pippi on the island, and that means we need Pappy as well. So someone sent me the Pappy amiibo. So we are, we're just started the time traveling since our last stream to just gift blitz all of the villagers to try to get a photo so someone can move off so we can move Pappy in. I think you're here 2 streams ago. Well, welcome back. Glad you were here. for a very time travel-y stream. Flick is taking time here. Super duper. Alright, I have a few things in my pocket, so now we just get to go find all of the villagers. We hope this goes quickly. Poppy? Denim overalls. I will have so many clothes after this. I just realized. Oof. You could give me a photo at any point. That would be fine. Do they do anything with the fruit? Or do they just take it and be excited? So, for people who want to play and they don't want to edit anything that their villagers are wearing or decor they have in their house and they want to keep them pristine, you give them fruit and they're just happy about it. Right? Or you give them, yeah, it's fruit and they're happy about it. If you give them food items, they will use that as decor in their houses. I don't particularly care. I just have a ton of fruit in my inventory. Right? I think that was a big thing for like people who are like purists about the game, but also back when Nookazon, I think, was a thing, and you could try to like sell villagers when they were ready to move out for bells in the game and stuff. Like I did that with Raymond once when I had him, and I had to disclose that he was slightly modified because I had given him a dotted raincoat at some point, and that made his price go down. Fine. Poppy is adorable. Poppy is adorable, and I just wish squirrels were taller. She's so hard to find on the island. Nookazon, right? On a wild hair, at some point in the past couple of months, I went to the Turnip Exchange website to see if it still existed. And that was something that was set up where you could put in to the website your dodo code and say like, hey, Celeste is here tonight if you need star fragments or if you need DIYs, the Zodiac DIYs. Or bells are selling for a really great price on my island. Just come over here, bring all your turnips and sell them so you get all the dollars and stuff. And I was like, I haven't done that in a while because I used to play pretty frequently and would invite people over. And I haven't done that for a long time, so I was curious if the website still existed. And it does, but not very many people are on it. So just fun little ways that like the internet built up some ways to play the game that made some of the community and traveling around the islands and visiting friends stuff easier. Goose, you could give me a photo. Sure. You can, that's fine. You and Derwin are the only ones who call me Professor Pie, but okay. It's fine. I want you to have a... Those are silly words to use to describe a photo, but maybe tomorrow. Okay, Knox isn't home. Azalea is... Oh my gosh, we moved houses. I have to remember where everyone lives now. Ugh. But yeah, playing with the turnip exchange stuff was really, really great. Until the one time I had set out bells to buy, what is it, the Royal Crown, like the big King George from Hamilton crown, that hadn't ever been in my shop, and I had a friend that had it, and they bought it for me, so I was going to give them the bells for it. And I set it on the beach, like, and forgot about it. And someone came over from the turnip exchange and just whoop, took all the bells with them, and I didn't realize it until after I ended the session. So that was not fun. But in their defense, I just had bells sitting on a beach without anything guarding them. So, like, what did I think was going to happen? The people who made Nookazon made their own game. It's on Steam called Galactic Getaway. It seems sort of neat. Tell me more about the game. If you want to type about it in chat. But please use newbie gamer lingo. Don't put all those acronyms in there. I won't know what it means. Space Animal Crossing. Okay, Galactic Getaway is called Space Animal Crossing. Where you're getting pets and such. It looks like a bunch of mini games to play with other people. Well, that seems fascinating. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. It's a sleepy morning. Why, yes, I got you a coconut. Also trying to design your island in certain ways to get different little critters to show up. Oh. I'm glad that mechanic's not in Animal Crossing. Like, say you had to design your island in a certain way so that smug villagers could move in. Oh. That would be a lot. If you didn't have enough basketball courts or freeways, you'd never get a jack villager to move in. I mean, is that sentence a negative sentence? You reset your island like 2 weeks ago. Oh, you managed to get 3 stars in less than 12 hours. That's awesome. Man, I wish, I know that the stars system is based off of points, and I know someone like went through the game code and posted some guides on like how to get, like what things are worth what points and everything. I wish there was a way you could talk to Isabel and she could tell you, hey, your island is 4 stars. You need 3 more stars in order to get the next one up. Like, so you actually knew like how close you were. If I only need to plant 3 more flowers, I want to do that. I don't want to plant 85 and wonder, you know? The more lazy villagers you have on the island, the more random garbage shows up. Yeah. Garbage or weeds? Because if it's weeds, I just pay Leaf and he gets them all. Which is also a thing I've never selected to do in game, but so I figured, I think that's how it works. And then lost items. Oh, now see lost items. That you could persuade me with that. Here's a fun thing to do. How much do you think an ungifted Raymond is going for on Nookazon? I mean, in 2020 bell prices or in 2025 bell prices? Because, like, fewer people are playing the game now, so, like, demand is probably lower, but supply is also probably lower. But inflation? in 2025 bell price is practically nothing, right? Like, well, I have a price now. So besides the fact that fewer people are playing and that means there's less supply and less demand. Uh I think I sold Raymond back in was it 20 it must have been 2021 because I started playing it near the end of 2020 and I don't think I had him super early. I think I sold him for like 5 million at that point, which felt like a lot. I'm gonna go with like 2 million right now. What you got? Furious typing over here to my left. That's like, we're gonna get an answer? There's one on the market right now for 4 million. Yeah, that feels about right. So my guess was lower because I thought, but Raymond was a delight to have on the island. I also don't get the hype. So, did I exploit it to get bells early in the gameplay? Yes. But he was one, and he just showed up cold as a visitor in the campsite. It's like, oh, guess you are moving in immediate. When I was working with the kids and had Raymond, everyone lost it. It's true. People were like, "How did you get him?" I was like, I don't know. He just showed up randomly. Just a weird stray cat on my island. What do you mean? You started in 2021. Back then, 100,000 bells felt like I was rich. Yeah. Now I can drain 10 million bells or more in one sitting just by moving villager houses and placing bridges and inclines. This is true. We started on last stream. We started because I have the neighborhood set up on the far left side of my island, and we started kind of keeping that same idea, but making everyone's individual plots larger, so that way we can have some decor out that's not only flowers and the colors that they like. And the rate at which the spent bells were piling up, I was like, oh, I have several millions of bells, and that will last me quite a while. But also, that goes much quicker when you're doing big overhauls on the island. I don't even remember who lives back here. I know we moved Goose back here. Is it Faith? Yeah, that's right. We moved Faith to the back corner. So we need to find Nox and Azalea. Right? Nox and Azalea? I think. Both of whom could just give me a photo and then we figure out how to get them to move out. Because I think, no, we need Nox and Benedict. Come here, chicken. Would love to have an ant farm. Thank you, Benedict. I need nothing. Part of you still kind of baffled. This is a church organization. Shouty caps implied. Streaming Animal Crossing on Twitch. Listen, it is a thing that not many are doing. I know that. Um, but also, I very much think there are. What you all probably did not hear is mid sentence, our German Shepherd just full bellow groaned like a cow right behind me. This poor. Hi, honey. Are we. Okay. Well, just. She's getting attention from Bryzik now. It's fine. But it was. It was quite loud behind me. Um, but yeah, about Momentous streaming on Animal Crossing, like, why not? Right? Um, there are many churches that are like finally starting to think about contemplating kind of getting outside of their buildings, to be where actual life happens. And video gaming is a very real hobby that a lot of people have and a lot of people spend a lot of time on. So why not have the church show up on a platform where a lot of people spend some time playing a cozy little game that we pretty well can with confidence say, like, most ages can watch this and most ages can be in chat and stuff. Like, why not just show up and talk about stuff? And if that means we're talking about video games and you realize, like, there's at least one church with one person from the church who's not a complete jerk all the time, great, right? Like, that can be very good news. But we can also, like, talk about big things in chat as people are comfortable doing. And if it gets to be too much for you that day, it's real easy to turn me off. Right? You can easily close your browser window and be like, that was enough church for the day. And that's okay too. It's letting people like opt in to do stuff as they're comfortable, which is good. That's the only church thing I'm trying to do personally. Good morning, Wee Wagner. I'm glad you made it. Oh, it sounded like a cackle. Yeah. This puppy dog, she has some big opinions and voices them pretty regularly. And her big opinion right now is there are two humans in this room staring at many a screen, and none of them are giving me snacks, and none of them is playing with a toy, and none of them are petting me. Except for Bryzik very occasionally with one of his feet. So she is fine. She will get lots of attention once we're done. She is very well cared for. Don't let the drama lie to you. Oh, he sounded like a cackle. Oh, Bryzik did cackle. She loves to make sounds occasionally, like she just got off her 12-hour shift at the factory. Or last night when she got into bed and she laid down and let out this huge huff of air that sounded like, well, now the bus is in its parking spot so the hydraulics can shut down. Anyways, the video game industry is a bigger total industry than the movie industry. We just don't treat it as such. Oh, of course not, because we would like to demonize people who play video games. You go to a Unitarian Universalist congregation and I love it. But like, imagine if they streamed on Twitch. Listen, they could though. But they could. So like, never say never. Who knows? I mean, no one in our congregation, we don't have it's not a congregation, there's fancy church words for it, but no one with Momentous was streaming for Momentous until earlier this year. And I don't think there's anyone in our denomination. So we're part of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. No one in that denomination, to my knowledge, is streaming for the sake of like church stuff with the ELCA. To my knowledge, like, I think we're the only ones. It's like, why not show up and hang out? Heyo, Malice Breeze! Welcome. Welcome to stream. We are currently in the midst of just giving gifts to villagers so we can get someone to move out and Pappy to move in. And right now we are on the hunt to try to find out where Nox is hiding on the island. And they could. You kind of want to pitch the idea. Do it. Send them our link and be like, hey, we could do this thing and we could talk about the things. Because those of you who have been on these streams, like, there's a little bit of church discussion, not a ton. Like, it's kind of like based off of what y'all are curious about. But most of it's video games. And that's okay. To Wee Wagner, did you hear about what happened with Pappy in our household recently? Wee Wagner, a very surprising thing happened this week. Based off of the last stream when I made the joke about how we have Poppy and Pippi on the island and how that obviously means we need to have Pappy, the Pappy amiibo showed up anonymously at our house. So I have some unanswered questions about this. So what we're trying to do is give gifts today and get somebody to move out. So that way we can figure out how to get Pappy moved in. Very anonymous. Very, very anonymous. And I have one potential guess that it may have come from someone in a congregation that I used to serve. But I don't know, because as I said, it was shockingly 100% anonymous. Which is also a little bit unsettling, but it has determined what we are doing on stream today. And maybe stream next time, depending on how quick we go. Alright, Nox is not in the museum. I'm sure whoever it came from wouldn't want you to feel like you have to invite them to live on the island on stream. I'm sure they would wish you no pressure. Are you anonymous? It's a lot of side eyes coming through chat. Even more side eyes coming through chat. Friends, I think we know who anonymous is. Thank you, Wee Wagner. But this is what we're doing today because I think it's silly. And also, I want to kick a villager off this island. A couple of them have been here way too long. I only have like a month of gifts to give. Like, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? You just did it for the LOLs. Listen, when you didn't respond to my text about it, I wondered. That made my suspicions grow. Have you been right here the whole time? Just old man fishing right behind town hall? This chicken. But you would have something to show for your effort because I'm going to give you a coconut. Talk to me. Yes, something is up. I need to give you a coconut. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly dee dee. Right? I do have things to give you. It's coconut. Boo hiss. No photos today. We're just gonna run past this island cleanup that needs to happen. Okay, but do you see this adorable squirrel? Drinking her brew from Brewster's. From the roost. Well, Never mind. She's looking at her phone now. Now she's... I'm trying to tell people about you. Stop changing your activities. But she is adorable. I think she was one that... Another villager that just visited at the campsite. And I said, okay, you can move in. Mind. So no photos today. So we're going to save. And we're going to time travel to the next day. She's taken her throne. She also had to check a text, and then she brought her cup of coffee out of her pocket. Listen, if she's got a pocket that can handle a whole cup of coffee with no spills, jealous. Close that. System settings. Go all the way down. $19th. And now we get to wait forever while the game loads. Forever and ever for the game to load. Listen, if you just want me to go get a Switch 2, I can do that and come back before stream is done. No. It's a Pokopia? Listen. We'll set it up live on camera. Listen, the internet is not ready for our amount of witty banter while we're trying to set things up. Some of our best problem solving in our relationship have come through us trying to set things up, aka furniture from IKEA. All right, who's here today, Isabel? Label is here. What a shame we're not going to engage with that. Head over. 1 coconut, 2 coconuts. Four. Now I know that I could, in theory, do like gift inception, where I give a coconut to the first villager, and then whatever they give me, I give to the second villager and whatnot. But we have learned that there are things that, for no discernible reason, they just don't like, so they don't give you gifts back. And if they're not going to give a gift back, that means I can't get a photo out of them. So, fruit it is. Good morning, Henry. Boo Wagner, I saw Pokopia and knew it was immediately Rebecca's vibe. Listen, I just really like chill, cozy games. The only reason I'm not, like, super duper excited about Pokopia is, one, I haven't watched the full clip teaser about it yet. I watched part of it, but not all of it. But for me, it feels like it's just similar, like it's too similar to New Horizons. So while I'm still like actively doing this and having a good time with doing this and have like a list of future dreams for this island, I wonder if I really need to do something else, like in the exact same thing in a different game. I could be persuaded to know that that is not correct, but I'm back on Nugiri. Hey, welcome to stream. We are doing lots of gift giving today to try to get someone to move off so that Pappy can be on the island. So which one of y'all is selling their kidney they get to switch to? Hopefully neither. I have grown very attached to my kidneys, and I would like to keep them. But the amount of time it does take, even Animal Crossing to load in, has dramatically increased since they announced the Switch 2 exists. Jim Halpert stare at the camera, blink, blink, blink. It's like the day is coming where we'll probably get one, but I'm also cheap, so I would like that to be as long as possible. You like running into me. Good morning, Derwin. Is Henry singing? I can hear like a villager singing like right here in the headset, because I guess the headset's directional. He's right here. It's Henry. It's like it couldn't possibly be Nux showing that much joy. Good morning, Pippi. I need to give you a coconut and for you to not give me a photo yet, because it defeats the purpose to kick you out if I move Pappy on so we don't have the joke. Sure, you can give me clothes. That's fine. Says Poppy and Nox. Derwin, we've already seen. Good, we get to go find Azalea. That'll be so fun. Eloise out here wearing a Bryzek original. She's still listening. Maybe tomorrow is your day, Eloise. Wrong button. Benedict. This poor chicken just like gets all of the item cast-offs that I don't want anymore. Hence the random lamp, the kitty litter box, the dinosaur, and the sleep pod. And he loves all of it. That's Pippi's house. You could give me your photo. This is the day. This is the day. August 18th, 2025. This is the day. Come on. Do it. I'll even talk to you twice. Come on, Faith. The dream. What a cute... Jalen, do you want her? You can have her. I'll give her to her for... I'll give her to you for free. I have a coconut for you. I know you're very surprised by this. You've never had one before. The horrors persist, and so does Faith. Today's the day we give Jalen faith. Listen. Welcome to church, kids. No, just kidding. Listen, Faith is adorable. Like, I randomly saw her while someone else was playing and doing a villager hunt and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is adorable. She has a little hibiscus flower in her hair. She's delightful. And then she's just mean. All I do is talk to her and say nice things to her and ask her about her day. I give her coconuts, and then she's like, did you forget something last time? What do you want? And it's not just every now and then. This is reliably once a day when I play. She is the meanest sisterly villager I have encountered. Alright, who else? I can't even remember who we haven't found. We haven't found Azalea. We found Henry. This is going to be the true headache of this stream, is it's all going to blur together. We need Azalea and Poppy for this day, right? Because Poppy was out and about when we were on yesterday. Or on the day before. I swear to you, if these two are hiding in the museum, I'm going to holler. They could be in the shops, though. Use your companion app to keep track. Just uncheck everyone while you're waiting 5 years for the games to reboot. Listen, this is a reasonable suggestion, and I will employ it beginning with the next day in game. Because I'm only 70% confident I remembered who the two we need are. And one of them, at least, is one we could actually kick off if we got her photo. None of them are in the stores. We're going to do a museum tour for the second time this stream. This sounds reasonable. How dare you? How dare you use your good planning and logic at me? Oh my gosh, there's so much island cleanup. This is what happens when you don't play for a month and then time travel back a month and then start replaying through the month you didn't play the first time around. We may have to have a bonus stream that's just me cleaning up the island. Poppy! Such an adorable little squirrel. Look at that pun. Isn't that a beautiful pun? Straight out of a squirrel's brain. The good thing is, that is tomorrow Rebecca's problem. Listen, tomorrow Rebecca has a full schedule. Tomorrow Rebecca has to go to work again. That's fine. You can keep giving me clothes. I don't want your photo yet because I don't want to kick you out yet. We'll let you hang around for a little while. I wish these little flower stands right here, or maybe these ones as a variation. I wish these were items you could actually like place around, like they were actual furniture items you could place. They have some flower things and they just had some new ones I know that came out with the last update several years ago, but they're very cute. And I would like them. Azalea? They're both in the same area? What'd you do to Poppy? I have quite literally never seen two villagers in the same area at the same time before. I've seen them like be in two separate rooms in the bug area or two separate rooms in the aquarium, but never in the same little room. That's wild. I guess it is possible after all. I should put things away. Ah, can't drive. And then save the game. Save complete. And now we are going to make it be August 20th. And we wait forever for the game to load in. And while the game is loading in, I get to go on a cable hunt. So I can plug my phone in. So I can use that app for hours. I found one, Bryzik. Do not panic. Everything is probably fine. Hooray! I'm glad you trust me. There's a lot of them. Yes, and they're all plugged into things. So I unplugged something and it's probably fine. This is when I just imagine Bryzik coming around the corner saying, "What'd you do?" I unplugged the electric lighter, which is fine. I thought that was like the least important thing. It's not plugged into anything for games. It's just plugged into fire. There was another one open up here, but it's currently plugged into my laptop. So I didn't want to unplug the laptop that's currently running things. Now CJ is here. Okay. He came up here to show me that there was, in fact, another one, so now the lighter is plugged back in. Cool, cool, cool. Good morning! Just mystery hand. He's real! Thank you, bye. Bye. I thought you had already walked out of the room and then all of a sudden something's patting me on the head. I had concerns. Alright, I'm sick of giving everyone coconuts, so we'll just start harvesting vegetables. Oh, the flower garden is also a mess. Okay. Not today's problem. Today's problem is gift giving and charity. Poppy. The little squirrel has an ice cream cone. Today's problem is faith. When isn't faith a problem? It's a good double-loaded question for a Sunday morning. Oh, for a second, I thought she was singing to the throne. No, I think she was making her way either to sit on it again or to just, like, stare at it and admire it. I need to find the setting on my phone that keeps my screen on, because if it keeps turning off after every 30 seconds, I'm going to holler. Okay, I think I did it. Look at the little squirrel on the throne. That was in the throne. That is in the throne. Every now and then, do you think, like, the game is actually hearing what I'm saying, and then she just does things to mess with me? Okay, bye, Poppy. You can keep being a cute little girl. Is anyone else awake on this island? I saw you. Come here. What can I do for you? You can take this gift and give me your photo. You did step 1 and not step 2. Good job. And good morning to you too, Azalea. Yeah, sure, I'll buy your clothes. What you want? Sure. Yeah, I'll take very good care of it while I resell it to the Nook boys. Okay, fine. No, 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 no. No, no. Do not go sit down. He's going to give me a shirt. Cool. Okay, now you can go sit down. Bye, buddy. We've already talked to Azalea. Eloise is not home. Benedict is home. He's making things again. God, the ski goggles. I do already know how to do a water pump. Here's gift. You should take some wheat. Sure, I'll take a microphone. I need those. I reckon. Pippi, what are you doing? Sure. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Such a nice, reasonable response. Still got more to say? Alright, some of your more reasonable responses. We'll take that. I am seriously giving you some wheat. Yeah, it also took Benedict years to give me his photo. With daily gifts of things he liked. So I don't know why Faith would be any different. Yeah, but we like him. I mean, Benedict's fine. That sound you all heard was the sound of Brysick's heart breaking. Benedict is a good boy. Is it weight training time? No, it is time for your vegetables. Okay, so now we need... But now we see the downside of the construction because Faith's just standing in the way of the path. Let's see if by chance they are not in the museum. There's CJ. Jump. Also, sometimes he just shows up to your house and checks out your driveways and then gives you his picture. Yeah, it's exactly what happened to Brian. While I was watching Brysick play, and I was actively striving to get Benedict's photo. And then Benedict just, here you go. You didn't have to do anything. You just need to let me show up and like visit your house once. And then it was another 3 years after that until I got his photo. Literal lived years. Not game years. I lived those 3 years. Friends helping friends. Listen, I let Benedict on this island. You know, other than the squirrels, you know what else is really hard to find on this island, especially during spring and summer? Are little green frogs. Just a lot of green on this screen. Maybe if you let him into your heart, you'd get a different response. I already have his photo. We're fine. Henry, no. Henry, no. No, 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 no. You talk to me. Don't look at the surfboard. It's fine. Oh, wrong button. No photo today. Put that stuff away. Close. And then go down here. I didn't save it, did I? There we go. Too many buttons too fast. I can't keep track of what I'm doing. Excuse me. Takes so long. The app is ready. The app is ready. I used it for the last one, and it's cleared and ready for this day of gift giving. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bry's like reminding us, if you've got questions, you can pop them in chat, or you can email me, or you can click on that link and send it through the contact form on our website if it's not something you want to put in chat. And it can be questions about Animal Crossing. It can be questions about church. It can be questions about Christianity. It can be questions about most anything. And if I've got an answer, I'll give you an answer. If I need to do research, I'll do research, and then I'll give you an answer. I just auto-clicked through all that dialogue, and I have no idea what she said. Oh, well. It's probably fine. Flower chaos. Wee Wagner, my island is starting to look a little bit like your island with all the flowers. Not nearly as organized, but that'll be a happy, fun digging time later. How many did I grab? 3, 6, 8. Have you been there the whole time? I must have broken a... I think I had to move a rock last stream. That, I think, is what happened, and that's why that's there now. You just walk around and suddenly 3 villages are in boxes and you don't know why. Huh? So it'll be fine. As long as there are 3 that I'm fine getting rid of, then that makes moving Pappy in very easy. Your island has decreased its number of flowers dramatically. I do vaguely remember you saying you were going to be moving stuff around, and I was like, oh gosh. So many shovels. R.I.P. No, I would like to talk to you for a moment and give you a gift and be on my way because I see Nox over to my right. You can have a tomato. More clothes. Oh boy, how things have moved. Yeah, I didn't really move stuff on my island for a very long time, and now that we are moving things, I don't remember where things are. I keep like looking for the rocks in the same places where the rocks were, and now there's a waterfall there, and I am caught off guard every single time. I mean, can I gift you all vaulting poles? Both of you have commented on it. Could you imagine a frog and a chicken just learning how to vault? That would be wild. Thanks, Nox. Someday you will give me your photo. No one's down there. Usually there's at least one down there. Puppy! Freya, sweet girl. The German Shepherd is once again bellowing like a cow behind me. Is there a reason why they keep giving you a bunch of clothes and not a bed or a lawnmower or something? Usually I get clothes as a response to gifts. Occasionally, it will be a furniture item, but most of the time it's clothes. I don't know if that's how the game's hard-coded, but it at least is for me. Oh boy. A jock and a lazy boy hanging out together. What could go wrong? A watermelon dress. Sure. Not a photo, but it'll do. Turn one. Excuse me. A yellow pumpkin. Get a Raglan shirt. Azalea, maybe she will give us a photo today. Maybe. That is a choice for a hat. Your taste is exquisite and your gifts are out of this world. Well, do I have a deal for you? Here's a pumpkin. More clothes. Fine. Derwin's house. We've already talked to Henry. Or Eloise. Eloise and Henry's houses are the exact same on the outside, and I can never keep them straight. For the third day in a row, Benedict's crafting. What you doing today, buddy? Just another wreath. No, focus, Rebecca. You gotta actually do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Gotta talk to the boy. And you've gotta give him a gift. I very much was like, hey, he already handed me something. We're good. Okay, looks like Pippi is home, so we finally get to see the inside of her house. She is very rarely home, so we don't get to see it very often. It is a green pumpkin. That is exactly what you get. Is that? Oh, I guess it is. I didn't remember that the lofted beds had bookshelves already built onto the desk. I thought she had had a lofted bed, and then she put another furniture item on that side, so it had the bookshelf on there. I was very confused. Do kind of wish I need to give you a piece of furniture so that TV doesn't have to stay on the floor. Alright, and the one we haven't found yet. There she is. Just right there. Eating her ice cream cone. Someone's feeling chatty. Oh, I can't give her a gift because she's sitting down. Get up. Yes, I do still have more to say. I would like to give you a present. Dang. No dice. We close the software and then we reopen it. And we have a short nap while the game reloads. Finally. Well, sort of finally. We at least got to push the button to do something. Sahara's here. Sahara's here. Sahara. So, whatever. We can buy wallpaper and rugs today. If we were doing that. More things. Three, 6, 9, yeah, that's 10. Okay. Ugh, Poppy is not down by her throne. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Cypress plant. Okay. They always comment on your tools when you're carrying a tool around. Hmm. Feeling so bad for sending Pappy now. I'm sorry you're having to load so much. Listen, this is the bit. This is what we're doing. And if that gets Pappy on the island, I'm okay with that. It's just also ridiculous that Faith has been on this island almost as long as Benedict has, and I still don't have a photo. Like... It really is just get to this friendship level, and then it's just randomized whether or not you get a photo once you get to that friendship level. It's wild. Sure, thanks, Poppy girl. Good. Knox isn't home. That will be a fun find later. Same with Derwin. Maybe they're visiting friends. Maybe we can get some 2-for-1 stops. Maybe. Not here. Thanks, Eloise. Nope, you can stop moving. You can talk to me for a few moments. So if you're thinking about being bored on this island you've almost set a record of walking on, you could just give me a photo and you're free. For the record, Freya has moved which side of me she is now laying at. And also just cow bellowed again because it's the humans are continuing to not. Is Benedict just coded to be the villager that's cooking at the 11 o'clock hour? This is like 4, maybe 5 days in a row of time travel that he is the one crafting. Freya. Hey, honey. Want to come here? Oh, I know. It's so hard to stand up. Come here. Oh. Hi, sweet girl. Is this the attention you're craving? Just like some pets in the middle of it? Hi. Hi. She was very reluctant to get up and come over here because she knows this isn't the real deal long petting session she really hopes for. Hi, sweet girl. I don't know if I can get her to jump up. There's also cords. Freya. No, come here. She does not like the rolly chair nor the big green thing set up right behind me. So she politely looked at me like, and walked away. So we'll continue to get the recipe from Benedict. and just know that there's a German Shepherd somewhere in the room with her back toward me now, because that was not what she wanted. It's too much, Benedict. Baby Benedict, it's too much. It's still too many. It's still too morning. Sorry, just wake up at full volume and slowly get quieter until I fall asleep for that first nap of the day. Listen, I think I know why Bryzik loves Benedict so much, because Bryzik also very often wakes up at full volume because he is a morning person. I am not. Loving that Freya is being a cow while I can hear a patient yowling like a cat. A patient? Like, listen, I hope your day calms down. That is shenanigans for this early in the morning. He's just wearing the vest and the big goggles. Listen, he loves those ski goggles with an undying love. You do get something. You just shouted at me. Please take this wheat. No photo. Henry is not home. Pippi is outside doing her yogas. In the hospital. Listen, you can see, and you can have all of your sensory needs met and exceeded in a hospital. I was more concerned that the patient's in such pain or distress that they sound like a cat. You know. That's more what caught me off guard. But my sentence reading stopped at the word patient, I think. Because I did have Bryzik bring me supplementary caffeine because, oh boy, do I need that today. All right, Faith. We are now on your home turf. She's taken Derwin hostage. Why are you following him like that? Don't be weird to my baby. Man, this koala is just not gonna... No, why did you sit down? I don't need your photo. I probably could skip giving gifts to Derwin and Benedict since I have their photos. And that might speed this up ever so slightly. But Henry, if he gives us a photo, he could be on the chopping blocks. We need to go find this little green frog on this big green island. But Henry is a smug boy. So we're going to check Abel's to see if he's looking for fashion. After I do a quick little peek-see. Nope, nothing over there. Can Bryzik bring me supplementary caffeine as well? He could. It also might not be helpful once it finally gets there. Hmm. All right, Henry's not looking for clothes. Honestly, surprising. Wagner, we want to talk about mysterious things showing up? I can work on that. The problem is, Bryzik, I think she would like it to show up to work, and I don't know that you can do that yet. Oh, Henry, why are you in the museum? Listen, I love the museum. I think it is such a neat little mechanic in the game, and it's really nice to go walk through. It's super chill. But also, when the villagers are in it and you're just trying to give them gifts, gosh, it is a slog. In we go. Oh. Right, Henry is probably in the aquarium side. He's not usually in the bug side. Nope, no frogs with bugs. It doesn't usually end well with the bug for the bugs. I know that Animal Crossing does like the stamp rally and stuff during May. I wish they had like a snap this kind of photo thing for points or something. I don't know. Where you go to the museum and you have to try to get like these 3 fish in the same frame for a certain amount of points or something, that like a little task challenge or something to make it actually worth like going to the museum. I know they added the roost in and stuff, and so that's something you can work toward to get all of Brewster's items, but like once you finish the museum and you've done the stamp rally once, other than like getting fossils assessed to maybe sell them or build the models on your island, like you don't really have to go back. And that makes me kind of sad because it's super pretty and neat. But I wish you could do something while you're in there. Alright, maybe Smug Boy is looking at art. Smug Boy is not looking at art. Probably. Nope. Maybe Smug Boy is looking at dinosaurs. I do not have high hopes. So that means we missed him somewhere. This is truly my least favorite kind of villager hunt, when you think you have gone everywhere and you still can't find them. No frog. Okay. Alright, if I were a little smug green frog, where would I be hiding? Excuse me again. Not anywhere on those two levels that I saw. See, once we find him, he's going to be like in the middle of town square, just singing and having the best day. Which is so good for him. Does not help us accomplish anything. Okay, so he's not in town hall. Great. He's not hiding behind the phone booth. Here you are. You're having a thought. But Henry, you can't think about moving away because I don't have your photo yet. I hate this. Okay, give me your photo. Yes, seriously, it's for you. Ah, mountain parka. All of that for a coat? We call that the very definition of anticlimactic. Oh my gosh. Save complete. See you later. You and I jokingly was like, hey, we should do this for stream. I grossly misunderestimated or Underestimate over. I did not have an accurate understanding of how much time it would take to find the villagers for each calendar day in game. The good news is that they think about moving away when they're happier and more content on your island. That's great. Give me your photo to prove it, and then I'm happy to make all of your dreams come true by moving you to a different island. That's fine. This is a very transactional island. Give me what I want, you can have what you want. But only after a long loading time. Oh, hold on. We're not doing. Sorry for that noise if you're listening on headphones. So we time traveled to August 23rd, which is fine, except that's the day the bug off was. And while like the bug off is happening or is like hyping up to happen later that day, I know you cannot give gifts. So I'm going to make it be later in the, so we get more loading time. But I'm going to make it later in the day because I think you can give gifts to villagers on bug off day after the bug off has completed. If we try it and it doesn't work, then we'll just time travel to the next day. But I saw Poppy and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute in this bug outfit. And I realized, oh yeah, it's the bug off. That causes problems with what we are trying to accomplish. Any day now, Kim. Thank you. Any day. Good evening, Isabel. It doesn't really count as news. No, that's true. Okay, I think I still have one gift in my pocket from, oh my gosh, too many flowers. I still have one gift in my pocket that I didn't give to Derwin. So you can give gifts on bug off day. You just have to wait until nighttime. You'll never guess because it's a vegetable. Sure. Thanks, Goose. Oh, nope, I didn't want that. Sure. Put you right back where I got you. Okay. May we have an easier time finding villagers this time. So far, I do not believe that to be true. So we're just gonna hop up here and we're gonna go talk to Poppy Girl. Here's a gift, you get a vegetable. Orange pumpkin, how nice. Sure, thanks, Poppy Girl. What are your thoughts on all this online shopping stuff everyone's up to these days? I had really forgotten how many gyroids I have gifted to Nox over his time on my island. Sorry, Wee Wagner. He says moments before you sell him to someone online. Listen, I'm not going to sell him to someone online. We're just going to have him move out. He goes into the ether. And then maybe he comes back in Happy Home Paradise and I build him a cranky little vacation home. I'm a little surprised that you two are friends. Azalea, you should talk to me. I have things for you. Being in awe of this sense of style is a faithful and true response. I don't want furniture, I want photos. Let's chat. What's the most important thing you take into consideration when you're picking out new clothes? What if I told you I didn't care? Sure. Eloise, would you like some vegetables? I wonder, so Halloween's coming up, right? And they do, I can't remember if they call it trick or treat, but they do something in game for Halloween. I wonder if I can just Give the villagers the option of choosing candy or potato. Just like we do for trick-or-treat at our house, where we make them choose candy or potato. I feel like they're good friends because Azalea is saying things like, he's got such an eye for color and design. And then Derwin says, I like the green chair because it's like a grasshopper I saw once. And Azalea just says, where does he think of these things? Lovely. Yeah. They're just, I don't know. Not two I usually see hanging out together. So that's why I was like, what? Derwin's very much for the feels and the aesthetic. Azalea's just like, I wouldn't do this, but you love it, and I love that you love it. Benedict! For once, you are not crafting. You just have an ice cream cone. Derwin, I mean, Benedict, sometimes, man. You keep forgetting his sleep pod. Uh-huh. It adds to the, ambiance, huh? Move. Sure. I don't know if it's a pro or a con that it doesn't shut. Right. Henry. Thank goodness you're easier to find this time. Remember how yesterday you said you wanted to move out? What if I told you there's an easy way to make that happen? I'll give you a potato, you give me a photo. Everyone's happy. Dang. All of it for another jacket. Benedict. Oh, you're gonna nap in the pod? Enjoy, I'll be back later. Accurate. Oh, Pippi's not home. Fiddle. And Faith isn't home. Cool, we get to go find both of them. Also, I don't think I've ever, like, noticed the new moon. Because the moon does the moon phases. So apparently on the 23rd it was a new moon. It's kind of ominous looking. Alright, before we do a museum hunt, I am going to run around and see if I see Faith or Pippi. Because if we can spare ourselves a museum hunt, I would like to. Not in there. I see no feet walking around. Nope. No one's at Nooks. I was gonna say Abel's. I'm like, that's not right. No, it really is just Goose back there. Okay. Well, no one is at Abel's because they are closed. Goody. Would you all like to go to the museum again? Because do I have good news for you. We are. Hooray! The museum! Well, Blathers is a night owl, so he's awake at nighttime. He's a little honk shoo during the day. Fish doing fish stuff. Bugs doing bug stuff. And not a koala or a rabbit to be found. Listen, butterflies napping sounds great. I don't want to nap with the butterflies, but I would take a nap. Bug Fight Club. That's all I can say. Can't talk about it. Did Bug Fight Club change at all since you got all the beetles? I have no idea. That is a stellar question. I have no idea. Because I never really, like, I know that it happens. I'm like, yeah, Bug Fight Club, let's go. And I never paid attention to which bugs were in it and which bugs weren't in it. My hunch is it probably did change. Now that there's like a larger pool of beetles to choose from. Alright, can one of you please be in here? Like, all I want to do is just give you prezzies. And yet, nothing in here. So maybe they're both in the aquarium. Or maybe they're both on the island and we just walked past them. It's very disconcerting. I know Bryzik has the stream pulled up on his phone somewhere near-ish to where I'm sitting because I hear myself talking on a delay from somewhere in the house. Yeah, you can give me sideways eyes all you want. I know you're somewhere up on the floor of the house because I can hear myself twice. Well, probably not now. You turn the volume down or shut a door. Shut a door. Thanks. You didn't have to shut a door. I know you're near. Oh my gosh, are they really neither of them really in the museum? How did we do this two time travel days in a row? I am not going to throw things. But I will imagine that I threw things. Because this is ridiculous. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, let's do another tour around the island. Hooray! If it were only Pippi, I could probably be talked into just skipping ahead to the next day, because she's going to stick on the island for a little bit. The fact that it involves Faith and getting that koala's photo means we're stuck here for a little while longer. You are not hiding behind my house. You're not down in the corner of the beach. Where have you been? We're just walking on the island. Great. Where? Just want to know your whereabouts so I know where to find you next time I can't find you. Faith knows exactly what she's doing. Yes, and she's scared. That's why she's doing it. She's not in this tree. She's not behind Town Hall. She's not down there on that beach. Excuse me, she's not up here. What if she's just back at her house now? Oh, there's weeds in my garden. Hey. Definitely gonna have some big cleanup to do. Alright, she's down here on the beach. Do not see her on the beach. Cool. Her lights are still off. Not in the museum. Not at Nook's. Cannot be at Abel's. It's not. No, Faith will. It's only. Ah! You! Why are you in someone else's yard? Sorry. It's only 9, so usually no villagers are asleep at this point. Faith will sleep in late, which can be maddening. Why are you in someone else's yard? I am giving you a tomato. Not a photo, Faith. Like, when I tell you all that she has been on this island for years. And this is just how it's been. Alright, let me dump all of this stuff out of my pockets. So we're running out of room. And then we're gonna head over to get the vegetables. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 3. No, that's... Yeah, that is 8. Alright, so I need 2 more things. That's fine. So we're gonna save right now. And while the game is doing its thing, by the way, were you going to move houses? The thing that takes days? Yes. But I don't want to move... I could move Darwin and Benedict's houses while we're doing this and just kind of speed that up a little. But while we don't know for sure which villager's moving out for Pappy to move in, I don't want to spend the bells to move someone that might be moving out soon. So that's why I haven't yet. So we'll ponder that. But while this time travel section is going to load, I'm going to put up our upcoming events slide because I can need a little bit of a bio break. So this is a time for you all to do a bio break. We'll probably be back in like 5-ish minutes while the game resets, reloads, and we take the break and stuff. So stream is not done. So don't leave. But we'll be back in just a few minutes. through the magic of time traveling, all of the loading is now done. So, we officially have done a week of this in game. Whee! Do you have, or is Abel selling any of Faith's favorite gifts? You could potentially speed up her move out by giving those items specifically. Does it speed it up if I'm already at max friendship with Faith? Because I feel like she's been on my island for literal years. So, like, our friendship, I think, is maxed. It's just... feels like really bad luck with the randomization of the pool of things that they can pull from when you're at max friendship that she just has never given a photo. Tonight's fireworks show starts at 7 p.m. We are also apparently on the day of my birth. Happy birthday! Cool. Does this mean villagers give me, like, bonus gifts today? Like, maybe a bonus gift could be a photo? I don't remember what actually... Ah! So, I forget what happens on the island on your birthday, so we're all going to experience this together, but apparently it starts off with Nox just standing outside your door. Surely it would speed up her giving her a photo, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't either. Nox, could you fix your face? Because you do not look like a friendly person I want to follow. Animal Crossing logic never tracks in my head. Correct. Do you remember the chaos of on the stream when I was trying to get the Sanrio amiibos to load in and like we had to go to like the one specific... Why is it only a chicken birthday? There are 10 villagers on this island and you picked the 3 chickens. Brysic, what have you done? Sorry, but with the Sanrio amiibos, we had to like go to one specific amiibo station and then they sort of worked. This island really threw me a 100% chicken birthday. Sorry. And she was too stunned to speak. Okay. They're not even singing Happy Birthday. They're singing the Fractured Fairy Tales version of the Jurassic Park theme song. So many chimkins. On behalf of all your pals, here's your present, Burrito. Is it Faith's photo? Because that would be delightful. It's probably not. It's one of the birthday items. There's one more surprise! Oh, the pinata. Oh gosh, what do I have to do? Lights out, surrounded by birds. My favorite birthday. What more could I want? Just let you know when you're ready. Yeah. Cool. Go ahead and get under your pinata. So hit it real quick, just as hard as you can. When I say go, hit A and smash open your pinata. For the record, Brysic just entered the room, very pleased that I am in a room in this game with all chickens. Got my birthday cupcakes. Okay, so we're just gonna... This is very cute, boys. Get it? Wing ding. That's the penguin laugh.
Also a bird.
Happy birthday to me. It's always nice getting to celebrate with good cake and good friends. Okay, let's go. What are we doing? Today's stream feels a little bit like a fever dream. Now, I think I can gift the birthday cupcakes to people. Yeah. Alright, so the boys got me a birthday shades. That makes sense. Azalea got me party flooring. Alright. Wait a minute. Can I give you another gift? I can. Yeah, everything's fine. It could be a vegetable or a fruit, depending on who you ask. I don't want a digital alarm clock. Thank you. Time to run over here. You. You who cause so many problems. Yes, Faith. Thank you. I am feeling older yet. That's such a nice question to receive. Faith, you are always a delight. Here's a gift. Hope you like it. No. It would be terrifying to celebrate my birthday for the full year. We Wagner, the show's about you. You know our recent visitor? Talking about Kiki. You can also call them Cerulean Mermaid. Those passport titles are sometimes wild. Gosh, I don't even remember what mine is. I think I had the word rapscallion at one point. Where'd he go? I saw him. Side eyes, aka a Pokemon gym leader. Also, yes. Go up. Oh my gosh, she's wearing glasses. This adorable bean. Like, you couldn't get cuter, I thought, and then you did this. I'll share all of them with you, sweet girl. Right? Just like, oh, so cute. Just go squish, squish, squish. Okay. I can't remember. I think they only gift you like the birthday series of stuff. Yeah, party wall. Birthday sign. Birthday table. The true question is, are the boys just stuck celebrating my birthday all day even if I'm not there?